And this is Law Nation Sports, and we're going to talk about this coaching hire. Mike Zim, of course, is not officially yet, but we're waiting on news for that to hit. But once it is, I want to let you guys know that our defense should be legit. It should be flat out legit. And for those who just not tuning in for the first time, my name is Law Nation. We talk football and beyond, and we just bring the best out of all of these outcome, out of all of these philosophies and principles. But we're gonna have a special stream this weekend, and it's going to be brought to you by Shakertins. Shout out and salute to them. If you don't know where that location is at, listen closely. If you are in the Dallas area, it'll be 1409 North Collins Street, Arlington, Texas. Just put that in your GPS and don't meet us there, beat us here. Come on, Cowboy Nation, and everyone that's listening. The name is Law Nation, and I'm here right now at that location. They open up in about 2 hours here. So come on in, grab you a seat, grab you something to eat, and have a not just a good time, but a great time here. Let me know if you guys can hear me, see me, and let me know if the audio is straight. And this is just me testing out all of the bells and whistles here. And I appreciate y'all. And we're going to get into the meat and the potatoes of everything too. But I want to say this, though. A lot of people are on the edge with this team, and rightfully so. But as the captain of the stirrer of the Kool-Aid committee, I'm going to make sure I'm going to point out the positive parts of it, and we're going to get things rolling. Ain't that right? Shout out to you, Rev. Appreciate you, Donald. Appreciate you, Tricks. I see you, Gil. Shout out to all of y'all. And literally, the whole saying of building the plane while it's in the air, that's what I did today. A little bit louder on the audio. Hey, hey, see, that's why we are a community. You know, y'all look out for me and I'm looking out for y'all. And if you got your belly touching your back, you need to come on down here to Shakertons and shake some food inside of you. You got drinks and everything. They're gonna have live music. We're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, Cowboy Nation. But neither here nor there. I want to say this audio good to y'all now. See, hey, I wish I had all of my buttons here, but I don't have it on this mixer. All right, so hey, y'all turn y'all phones up, okay? So, who is Mike Zimmer? What he's going to bring to the table? What type of philosophy and principle he will bring to the skillet? Well, I'm going to say this. Allow him to put the food in the skillet or on the skillet, near the skillet, and allow him to cook. And when we talking about cooking, I know somebody hungry right now, but that's what I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about food, and on top of that, what Mike Zimmer need to do. And first and foremost, we can't have a linebacker my size. That's first thing. We can't have a linebacker that's 205 pounds, right? And we can't have a system where it's all front four or freestyling. We can't have that. We must not have that. So I'm thinking that even from the outside looking in, what the Cowboys are going to do is get back to base football. And when you think about it, collectively speaking, what do Mike Zimmer do best? He makes things simple for one, right? So that's way the players can gravitate and grab hold to what the things that he's doing. And number two, what he's going to bring to the table is stern philosophy. Look, we led the league in the last 3 years. If you add those numbers together, we led the league in penalties. An undisciplined team would never win. Let me repeat, an undisciplined team would never win. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, when you think of all of the things the Cowboys did, what also hurt the team? Y'all want to know? I'm gonna give y'all a little pause. Poor. Think of it this way: you can see somebody who work out all day, but if they don't have their core together, you hit them in their belly, they fall to their knees, right? And that's what the Cowboys is. They hit us in our gut, we fell to our knees. So what we're going to look at it now is that when you bring in a Mike Zim, he's not just going to focus on the outer elements. He's going to work on the core. He's going to bring your big nasties in. Put nasty in the chat, man. Put nasty in the chat. We're going to bring your big nasties in. And those big nasties are going to be able to gobble up, free up stuff so that your linebackers can rally, run, hit, and hit stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah. Oh, there they go. Where did there they go? See, Burleson, I love when y'all break the news for me. Ooh, where he going to? He going to Seattle land? That's good. That's good. Yeah, I see all the nasties in the chat. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so where did Dirty go? Where did Dirty? Oh, going to Seahawks. Well, that's a good thing too, because I want all of the coaching staff to be on the same page. What will bring this together is first and first, not and fifth and first and sixth or something like that. First and first, let me see Mike and Mike in the chat. We're going to coin that phrase. We're going to put it on t-shirts and everything. Put Mike and Mike in the chat. First and first, those two boys need to meet with each other. Mike and Mike need to meet with each other and sit down and go over core principles and philosophy. We need to know if all of these guys are going to be on the same page. I'm talking about the staff. Al Harris, we need to know if he's going to be rooted and suited and booted in with this philosophy, principle, and scheme. Also, since Day gone, we need to be picking up the phone and bring in a seasoned veteran guy that can teach these boys on their front four. Yes, I see y'all. Mike and Mike. Boy, we're going to put it on hats, t-shirts, and everything. And y'all come on down to Shakertin and pick it up over here. Yes, indeed. With a whole plate of food and everything. I can't wait for y'all to come on out this weekend. Yes, indeed. And on top of that, the location is 1409 North Collins Street. Yes, that's in Arlington. You put that in your GPS, it will get you right here at the doorstep. And they also going to be open at about 3 o'clock-ish over here. So y'all come on in and grab a plate, yeah. So put Mike and Mike in the chat. So this is what we need to do. I'm glad that Day is gone. No offense to Day, but I talked to, now I can say it since he's gone. Since he's been gone. Come on. Since he's gone, I can talk about this. There's been positional coach who worked with players during the offseason said, man, Law, hey man, I like Dirty, but I got to untrain these guys from the flaws of him training them a certain way to reteach them the proper way. So since he gone now, let's get some real coaching in. Shout out to Big Cat, Leon Lett. Maybe you bring in a position for Charles Haley. Maybe they do those things, Let's bring those boys in to teach these guys. And Mike Zim, he got a whole plate of guys that he can bring to the table. Ain't this right? Alex, I thank you for the $5 super chat. He says Mozzie Smith needs Zimmer to allow him to play at 340 pounds. Yes, yes, yes. Because Mozzie, when he was drafted, he was 340, 350. They put that man on a Jetty Craig weight loss diet. He done lost all of that. He's 290 pounds. What they try to get him down to Marquise Bell's side? I don't know what they were thinking. You draft big, you keep big. You don't turn a hippo into a zebra. Oh man, y'all y'all feeling me. I appreciate y'all. So Mozzie, hopefully this off season, you get him on that peanut butter diet, give him some creatine, some push-ups, and let him know, hey, get back to your big size, because what we want to do now is for you to occupy. Maybe they may do more two gap schemes with him instead of that from that one situation. Zim need to bring in Woodson as well as Sean Lee. Yeah, I think that Zim may do that. His calling card, yes, in 1995 and 96, 97, he was the DB's coach. But also within the confines of that, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Zimmer also brings in pedigree of knowledge of front four. Also, he'll bring in knowledge of wealth of nations of knowledge also with the linebackers. Yeah. Oh, and a hippo into a zebra. Yeah. Shout out to you, Chris Davis. I love that. I love that. Here's another thing I want to say. Don't sully and denigrate Mozzie for what he did his year one. There's a dude that plays for the Giants. His name is Dexter Law. He's another Law, but the real Law over here. Shout out to the Laws. But his name is Dexter Lawrence. I'm gonna call him Lawrence. But his first 2 or 3 years, he was nothing. He was nothing. But then when they got Wink Martindale, you seen the last 2 seasons, everybody would love to have a Dexter Lawrence. And not just him. Think about Justin Matabuke that plays for the Ravens. His first 2 years, he was nothing. Matter of fact, Mozzie year one was a whole lot better than Justin Matabuke's year one. And look at him now. He had 13 to 14 sacks last season. Why? Coaching, system, scheme, philosophy, and also growth aspect of it. So you got to contextualize all of that. I know y'all want to throw the baby out with the bathwater and be on the doom and gloom type of thing. But what I'm telling y'all, as the captain of the stirrer of the Kool-Aid committee, right? We're going to measure it, and then we're going to go over everything properly. Appreciate y'all. Dan Quinn made man lose 40 pounds. Yes, indeed. Shout out to you, Judah. Thank you for jumping in as well. Zim scheme thrives on a gap pressure. That's where Michael thrives at too, Law. And man, boy, I love that I know my guys know football. Shout out to you, Action Powell. And yes, when you think about it, the bulk of Michael Parsons' sacks came from the interior. The fastest way to the quarterback is through the A gaps. The best thing to confuse on any team is the center. That's why you got double A gaps, you got the B gaps, and then you got C, which what we call is forever. So if you can do these pressures through the inside of the field, and we will be able to see either Parsons eat more. We should see a better game from Osa Odighi Ozua. We should see better those things, and not too many stunts, but we should see more better pressures from this. And there should be some things also in the works of bringing in a true Mike linebacker. Ain't this right? Appreciate y'all so much, man. This is a great test run, man. I thank everybody for jumping in. Let me know how many people we got in the house. Y'all let me know how many people watching. And be sure to hit the like, share this content, keep the engagement up. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, I know we would love to play this weekend. Unfortunately, we're going to have to be rooting for other teams to see what can happen. I'm for dog sure can't stand the 49ers. So I know my brother diehard 49er fan, but man, we might have to be Chief Kingdom over here or something. Coaches cannot be friends to players. Yes, you got to have that thug love. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that good parent, bad parent, and I think that right now Mike McCarthy will be the good parent, and Mike Zimmer will be like, "Hey, nah, go to bed. No, you can't get an extra scoop of ice cream. And what you talking about? It's 10:30 at night. You better hit that bed." That's that. Yep, that's who Mike Zimmer need to be. He need to be that bad parent. Yeah, yeah, but that's actually the good parent. Giving them some tough love. I tell people that all the time. Let me see what we got here. We got some super chats, man, that we want to get to. Hold on. Look, my computer, man. Y'all, all of y'all done jumped in on here real quickly. Hold on, bear with me. Yes, indeed. Um, what's up, James? Shout out to you. Thank you, KC, all day. Yeah, what did? Oh, snap! Verde went to the Kansas. No, he went to Seattle as a defensive coordinator. Hey, I wish I had my button. Come on, man. I thought he just went over there as another position. So he's the actual DC. Well, I'll be watching the Seattle Seahawks defense to see what they're gonna be doing. Yes, indeed. Yeah. We're we're in the same situation. I'm a Cowboy fan, and my brother is a 49er fan. Shout out to you, Judah. Shout out to you. That's crazy. Third day is a defensive coordinator. But look, I'm telling people, when the grease is hot, drop the fish, right? So that's just what happened. They looked at it from this aspect, and they looked at it from this aspect here. That the Cowboys, what Michael Parsons been doing, and what the other front's been doing. Peace, man. Thank you. I'll see you this weekend, bro. Let's go. Let's go. What the Cowboys been doing this weekend is productions from the defense. You still got to look at it from the last 3 years. They've been ranked top 10 in defense collectively. This is how it goes. But, the test run is over with, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to test out everything. Appreciate y'all. I'll give y'all more and more context a little bit later down the line. Hey, keep in mind for this weekend, don't meet us here, beat us here at Shakertin's. That's 1409 North Collins Street. On top of that, that's in Arlington. So you type that in on your Googles and you type that in on your MapQuest and everything. And hey, you will see this place and location. Don't meet us here, beat us here, baby. Hey, DC for life, not for short. Pookie, Ray, everybody, man. We love y'all, man. DC for life. We out. Peace.